Barbara Rimkunis, curator of the Exeter Historical Society, and this is your Exeter History Minute. The man in this portrait, who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders, is the Reverend John Wheelwright, and he's the founder of the town of Exeter. Wheelwright was a Protestant minister born in 1592 in England. He was a Puritan at a time when any dissent against the Church of England would get you arrested. So in 1636, he packed his wife and 5 children off to the Massachusetts Bay Colony. There he began working at the church in Quincy, and he began to preach. In early 1637, he preached this sermon, on Fast Day, which sounded a bit radical even for the Massachusetts Bay Colony Puritans. John Wheelwright was quickly arrested, tried, and then ordered out of the colony. His sister-in-law, Anne Hutchinson, was also ordered out of the colony at the same time. They were both caught up in what was then called the Antinomian Controversy. Hutchinson went to Rhode Island, and Wheelwright decided instead to travel through the snow to the miserable wilderness that would become New Hampshire. Here in New Hampshire, Wheelwright settled on the shores of the Squamscott River at the waterfall there, at a place they had decided to call Exeter. Here he signed a deed with the local native tribes, which today we call the Wheelwright Deed. This is actually a reproduction, but we still have the original. Signed in 1638, it guaranteed the rights of both groups of people. Wheelwright didn't get to stay in Exeter very long, however. 8 years after he settled here, the townsfolk decided to become part of the Massachusetts Bay Colony, and as an exile, he had to leave again. He traveled to Maine, where he founded the town of Wells, before asking for a pardon from the Massachusetts Bay Colony. He eventually settled in Salisbury, where he died in 1679 at the age of 87. If you're still curious about John Wheelwright, the Antinomian Controversy, or the founding of the town of Exeter, visit our website at www.exeterhistory.org.